to Razzl Dazzl's YouTube channel. My name is Robin and I am here today with a very fun video inspired by some of the cities that I've recently been in. So I have been spending a lot of my time in America, USA, greatest country in the world, or so they say, debatable, whatever. And I'm going to give you 3 very quick, very easy and very different looks from 3 of the cities that I've been in. So we're going to do Disney World, my favorite, New York and LA. So keep watching to find out how I've done these looks. This is look number 1. So this one here is going to be my Disney hairstyle, and I am just back from Disney World. It's the most magical place on earth. And this look is something that I wore just when I wanted to get pictures by the castle and things like that. The other days I did wear my hair in braids or up in a ponytail, but this look is more for looking like a princess and getting all your cute Insta pics. So let's go on with the look. For volume during the day, I wore my 16-inch hair extensions, but not all of them. I just wore 2 of my wefts here. So I have a 4-clip weft and a 3-clip weft. Just for a tiny bit of volume. I didn't want to put the full set in because there's nothing worse than having your head being weighed down a lot during the day, especially when you're also wearing your Mickey ears. That's a lot to carry on your head. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in my hair right now. I am sectioning my hair. I just go right above my ear. Since I'm not putting in the full set, I don't need to start as low as usual. And I'm going to start with the 3-clip weft. Just pop that in. And then on top of that, we will put the 4-clip weft. So the hair extension should be sitting pretty much in the middle of your head. And as you can see, this is super fast. So if you're in a rush in the morning to get to the parks early, you don't need to worry about a big time-consuming hairstyle. This is nice and quick. And there we go. Now we have a lot more volume and we're looking good, ready to go. I'm going to add in a few little waves, and like I said, this is a quick hairstyle. We've got Disney to go to. We do not want to cut down on any of our magical hours. So to wave my hair quickly, I separate my hair in 2, like this. And then take each side and separate them into 2. I'm just going to give this hair a little twist like that, back the way, and then get my curling wand and just curl as usual, like so, right to the very end. And I hold it on for a little bit longer than usual just because we have rolled the hair around, so it'll take a little bit longer for the heat to go right through all the hair. There we go, just release that. I give it a little squish with my hands so that it cools down there. And then I just pop that to the back. And then we shall repeat here. Like so. As you guys can see, I am wearing a Mickey Mouse jumper and it does say holiday season on it. I went in February, it was definitely not holiday season then, but I found this in H&M for $10, and to me that's a steal compared to the prices you're paying in the parks, so no judgment there. I'm just using my fingers just to feel the curls. The hair on the outside, once that feels a little bit warmer, I know that the hair is heating up and they are all curled. And again, release and hold. And then just let that be. Fling that to the back and then repeat on the other side. Okay, that is us finished with our curls. I'm just going to take my brush and give them a little brush through because we're not wanting a super curled look. It's just a nice subtle wave in the hair. So that is my curls finished. As you can see, it's not like a perfect curled look, but we don't need that. It's just a nice subtle wave. And I have left my front bit straight because I'm going to be styling them into a kind of Disney princess fringe type thing, which I'm going to show you now. So we're going to take our brush and we're going to pick a side. So I wear my fringe over to this side when I'm doing it like this. So just make a parting and shove it all over, like so. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention about the curls before. If you're just like, I cannot be bothered doing that in the morning, then you can always do the overnight curls with the robe kind of tie for your dressing gown, and I will leave a link below to show you how to do that. But for now, let's move on with the fringe. So now that we've got our parting, I'm going to take the front of the hair and I'm going to split the top part into 2 sections, like this. One at the front and one that's slightly behind it. Again, as you can see, this is messy. It does not need to be neat. It's just as long as you have the 2 sections. Grab your front section, move over the back, like so, and then grab some from the front and some from the back again, and repeat, like that. Grab from the front, grab from the back, wrap them around, and again, until you're just behind your ear. And once you've got that behind your ear, secure it in place with a curvy grip. I'm going to just put 2 in just to make sure it is extra secure. If I'm going on rides, I want to make sure this hairstyle isn't falling out. Like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to style the front part just by pulling the fringe up to give us that nice Disney princess, big Ariel kind of fringe vibe. There we are. And this looks super cute when you put your ears on. I will show you that at the end. And then we'll just finish off with some hairspray in a second. We have pulled it up. Just give it a little spray with hairspray to get rid of any of the little baby hairs. Flatten it down a bit. And then I'm going to move on to the next side, which I don't really do a wrap over here. I just twist the hair. So I just grab it and twist it like that, because there's not a lot of hair to play with there. And then secure with the curvy grip. You can push it up a little bit like that to give it some more volume before you put the curvy grip in too. There we go. Again, finish the whole thing with the spray. Feeling like a Disney princess already. And you can make this bit as high or as low as you want. Bring the hair to the front. Give it a little brush through. And there we have it. The last thing we need to do is put in our Disney ears, and they go just right behind the kind of princessy fringe like that. And there we have it, quick and easy princess Disney hair. Look number 2, and we are going to New York, New York. And for this hairstyle, I'm going to do a high ponytail with a little bit of a quiff. We're bringing the quiff back for this one. It is something that I wore when I was in New York, so I'm just going to show you guys how I did it. Let's get started. And then we're going to go ahead and do the ponytail. I'm actually going to leave a little bit front down because I'm going to put this in a quiff. So probably just around that amount. Yeah. And then the rest can go up in a ponytail. I'm going to use my hands and my brush to smooth that back and make it nice and high. Outfit for this look is a pretty preppy vibe. I'm definitely going for a Gossip Girl kind of look here. Upper East Side. There we go. So I'm going to make sure my ponytail is nice and high. I'm not going for the mid ponytail today. We are going right up to the top. You can always put your head upside down and gather the hair and then brush if that's easier for you. But I am okay with doing it like this. And again, when you're putting your hair up, make sure that you're using all the hair at the bottom to cover up your clips. You could have a little feel there, and if you can feel any clips poking out, just move the hair around until everything's all covered. And this bit can take a little bit longer just to make sure it's nice and neat. That's all right, time we have. Here we are. And then just take an elastic. I'm actually going to use one of the smaller Razzl Dazzl scrunchies first because I'm going to disguise the ponytail anyway with my hair. And I feel like these scrunchies really hold in the hair, and they're also better for preventing hair damage. There we go. We have our ponytail. You can actually leave the hair like this. I wasn't going to, and I'm going to show you how to do the quiff after, but I kind of like it like this. I can definitely picture myself going to get my little morning bagel like this. But for now, let us deal with some of the flyaways by going in with the hairspray, and then especially underneath. I have so many baby hairs, so I'm going to just spray that with hairspray and even use some curvy grips just to clip them in place. And when curbing in the bottom here, I always make sure the curby is underneath the hair so the ponytail doesn't catch on it. Okay, now we're going to wrap our hair around the scrunchie here to disguise it. As always, I just take a small piece from the ponytail wrap it around. Oh, sorry, getting confused here. Where are you from? You're from. Yep, wrap it around. And then clip in place. There we go. And now I'm going to tackle the front part. Like I said, you can leave it like this. I think it looks super cute. Or you can quiff it back, which I'm going to do now. I'm just back combing underneath, giving it a little spray, and flipping it back. Kind of just twist it near the end here, and then push it up a little bit, like so. And you can just play around with it to make sure it's a bit neater and make it as high or as low as you want. Clip it in place. And if you have any hair left over here, like me, you can just wrap that around the ponytail. And again, get another curvy grip and clip it in place. And then go in with your hairspray and just fix any lumps, bumps, flyaways. There will probably be a lot. I'm going to raise this a little bit. And there we have a very cute, preppy, New York inspired hairstyle. And now on to look number 3. We are going to do an LA hairstyle here. So we're thinking Cali feels, Malibu, Venice Beach, Huntington Beach. We're going to be doing little moon buns, little low ones with their hair down. It is very Cali. To start this hairstyle, I'm going to be putting my hair into a middle parting. So brush the hair back and get yourself a nice middle shred there. That is fine. That is good. And then we're going to separate it at the back so you have the hair on each side and bring that to the front. We're going to be leaving 2 little front pieces out, but before I do that, I'm going to be putting in my hair extensions. So for this, I'm going to be using the 20-inch hair extensions, and I'm just going to be using the two clip widths. So as you can see here, I've got them. I'm just going to give them a brush, and we're going to be putting 1 in each side. So let's start by sectioning this side, leaving a small amount of hair down. And pop in a 2 clip width. This just gives me more hair to play with when I'm putting in the moon buns. There we are. And then the same on the other side. And the reason I am not putting the extensions all the way around my head is obviously at the back it is sectioned in 2 and we don't want to see any of the clips. There we go, easy peasy. Now we're going to start to do our moon buns. Obviously this looks ridiculous right now, but when we have the moon buns in, it will look lovely. So give the hair a brush through. And then decide what hair you want in the bun. So I'm going to leave this front section down. Usually when I gather my hair, it naturally falls out for me. So it depends if you have layers or not, but if not, then just decide if you want bits left down or not. Grab the hair, give it a brush through. Just going to twist this part now. All the way down to the bottom. And when we're at the bottom, just start to roll it in towards your head, like that. I'm just going back the way. And wrap it around and round. And get some curvy grips. Now I take a few, because we're not using a bobble here to secure them, the grips are all we have. So I just take a few and I go all the way around the bun. And then when you let go, you'll see where you need to clip more. The reason I don't use elastics when I'm doing these moon buns is I want them to look messy. I don't want them to look neat and tidy, and I feel like when you have the elastic, it gives a more neat look, and that's not what we're going for. So the grips are perfect for me. You have more control as well on where you want the hair to be. There we go. So there's one done already. And then we repeat on the next side. Again, when I'm twisting, go away from the face. There we go. They look good, and I just like to give mine a little squish. I can actually feel the level that they're on here. I can feel if they're symmetrical when I do that to them. Yeah, there we are, they look symmetrical to me. And there we have it, super quick, super easy, super Cali look. And finish off with a little bit of hairspray just to secure into place. And like I said, it is quite a messy look, so it doesn't matter if you have any flyaways coming out of the buns at the bottom there. It looks very cool like that. So there we had our 3 hairstyles. As you've seen, they were easy, they were quick, and they were all very different, like I promised you at the start. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite was. I know that mine was definitely my Disney one. I'm a big Disney fan. But let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.